What's up, guys? This is your DE Fit Tip of the Day, Kitchen Edition. What does DE Fit eat? Well, you're about to see right now some things that I normally eat, because I know I'm always telling y'all about lean meats and complex carbs and how you should eat those. Why not give y'all some examples of what I do for them? So, my main protein source is this right here. Genio ground turkey, 90% lean, 10% fat meat. This is great for me because I like the taste, and it's not too lean and it's not too fat. If you stick around the 90-10 range, you know, you're gonna get a good flavor still. If you go any leaner than this, I don't necessarily recommend it, because you're gonna, like I say, the flavor is not gonna be there, and sometimes having that little bit of fat is what makes the food go a long way, in my opinion, you know. So this is where I get the majority of my protein from. I'm a simple guy. You know, if you watch any of my older videos, it's always this 1 pound block of meat. Does me good. Alright, so that's my main protein source. So let me give y'all a carb source. Minute white rice. Plain old minute white rice. You know, you can pair this with the ground turkey. You can put it in the burritos. I have some flour tortillas over there I'm going to show you. But you may be asking me, why don't you have the raw rice, or why don't you choose the brown rice? Well, I get my micronutrients from other foods and vitamins and things like that. So in total, I have a balanced diet, you know. So I don't really have to worry about the extra nutrients that comes with another rice source. And quite frankly, I like it how it's just it's fast, you know, 5 minutes and it's done, you know. So this is why I choose minute white rice over, you know, raw rice or something like that. Just as good, better than French fries. Now some other carb choices that I have is, like I say, you can make burritos with the ground turkey meat, and you can make anything. As long as you have a good protein source, you can make anything. You know, you can have spaghetti, protein plus pasta. This is a little hack that I normally get for a little bit more protein. This contains a little bit more protein, a little bit more fiber, obviously, than regular protein. So this is the spaghetti, and it's the Barilla brand if you want to get some. You know, nothing special, nothing crazy. Those are just some carb choices, you know. You know, the ground turkey burgers, I make that with the ground turkey as well, you know, just as good. Now, I normally have some pairings that I do with all those things, some sides for some carbs and micronutrients. This is just some chopped yellow onions. For all the people out there maybe say, okay, now why don't you chop up the regular onion? Well, I'd rather pay a little bit more to get the chopped onion already, and for it not to affect my eyes and have to cut up a whole doggone onion. That's just me personally. So with that, you know, let's talk about my fat sources. You know, this is one of the fat sources that I normally get 80% of the time. This is the spicy holy guacamole that you can get. You can have it. It's easy, it's fast, it's ready to go. You can have this for lunch. You know, if you need a quick fat source, you can have it. It's a good healthy option. You know, things like this. It's only 100 calories per carton, so it's a good clean fat source. Now, like I say, you can pair everything and make everything taste better. Your food doesn't have to be bland. You can add paste picante salsa, very low in calories and carbs. So it's 10 calories per 2 tablespoons. It ain't nothing but tomatoes and onion, basically, guys. So add things like this onto the chicken and rice and things like that to make things taste better. Now, that just brought up another point. I mentioned ground turkey, but of course y'all know that anything around this ratio, like ground beef, fish, chicken, things like that, it's just as good as this ground turkey, you know, and it doesn't have to be all natural like this is, but that is a plus that I get from this. Now, are these things that I always eat? I will say that I eat them 80% of the time. And other 20%, I do indulge in other things. If you watch one of my other videos where I talk about with Creighton, where I have a DiGiorno pizza, well, this is it right here. Trying to make this a thumbnail. So this is it, the DiGiorno stuffed crust pizza. This is the supreme kind. I actually went in Walmart the other day looking for another one, and I see that they may have discontinued the supreme kind. But guys, this tastes real good. This will change your world. Like I say, I eat the good stuff 80% of the time, but I'm gonna be real with you. And I do consume things like this right here. It tastes real good. I ate the whole doggone thing, you know. I ate it all. I highly recommend to get the cheese stuffed crust kind. I don't know what it is about this one, but it tastes really good. The cheese and the stuffed crust is real good. Now, that's just showing y'all that I'm not perfect, and I do eat those things occasionally. Ate that last night, matter of fact. But like I say, 80% of the time I eat these things, unless I'm cutting, and that goes to like 95% of the time I eat these things, and 5% of the time I eat the other things. So this is just a quick rundown. It's obviously a lot longer than the regular DE Fit tip, but I just wanted to show y'all what I normally eat. So I'll talk to y'all guys next time.